Hey, what's up everybody? It's been a while since I've done a little YouTube video. I'm super excited about sharing what I have for you guys today. So you wanna know how to get somebody's attention? 3 little words: macaroni and cheese. Everybody and their mama loves macaroni and cheese. It's at barbecues, it's at birthday parties, it's at Thanksgiving even, it's gonna be around for the rest of our lives. Now is the time to learn how to make the best mac and cheese of your life. Done a lot of research, I've looked at a lot of recipes, I've pulled together what I think is the best combination in order to make the best mac and cheese I've ever had. I stand by this thing 100%, and I'm ready to share that with you guys. And also today we have a special guest with us. Say hi to my mask. Now why do I have a mask today? Normally when I cook at home, I don't need to wear a mask, I'm cooking for myself. Today is a special cook. Cooking for one lucky winner out there, maybe 2 if I'm feeling generous. We're taking all safety precautions, and I want to be able to share this mac and cheese with you guys. So I'm looking forward to getting all this stuff in the pot, and let's get it going. See you soon. You guys hear that? Hear that sound? Those are the starting sounds of a good macaroni. Don't get excited just yet. That's just the water boiling. So I got 12 ounces here of large elbow macaroni noodles. I like using these, the larger ones, because you'll get all the cheese inside of it. First step here is cook the noodles al dente. You can find the instructions for that on the package of noodles you get. Pretty simple stuff, and cook them according to the instructions. And then we'll come back and assemble the sauce. Step 2, skip to the root. I got 2 tablespoons of butter and 2 tablespoons of flour. Gonna melt that butter, 2 tablespoons of butter. There we go. And then once that butter's melted, we're gonna add the flour, stir it up, make our roux, and then we'll get to the next step of adding the cream. So the next step after you have the roux formed is to add your cream. Now, this is gonna be the base of every macaroni and cheese recipe you have out there. Now, you could use heavy cream, full parts, two full cups of heavy cream. But I find that whenever you heat it up the next day, it just gets a little too greasy, so I cut it with a half and half. So I get a little creamy texture still, but not all that grease that builds up. So after you have that going, pour that in slowly and get your sauce going. So after about 5 to 7 minutes, you're gonna find that this cream is starting to get a little bit thicker. That's the point that you know you're good to go and add your cheeses in. So for the cheese amounts, you're gonna want about 1.5 pounds of cheese. Now you can use whatever you want. Today we're using extra sharp cheddar from Sargento, some pepper jack. I like things a little spicy, so we're gonna be using some pepper jack, mix of jalapeno stuff, and we're also gonna be using some savory cheddar from Kerrygold. So you can use all sorts of types of cheeses, depending on your taste preferences, but those are the ones I'm going to be using today. I might switch it up next time, and that's the fun of cooking. After a little bit, you're going to find the cheese is going to melt. We're going to add some Frank's Red Hot. I use about 2 tablespoons of this. The reason why I like to use Frank's Red Hot, it has that nice twang to it, so it's going to cut some of that full-on cheese flavor and give you something else to taste. My other secret sauce here is a Creole seasoning, Tony Chachere's. So I put about 1 tablespoon of that also in there. I have it incorporated here, and we're just gonna dump that right in the cheese. We're gonna be adding a little bit of green chilies. So these are just, normal canned green chilies. I'll put 7 ounces of that in here as well. And that's what's gonna give you something else to taste instead of all the cheese. Man, I wish you guys could smell this right now. It's just happening right here. And it's taking me a lot right now not to just eat this thing like soup. But since we are making macaroni and cheese, we do need the macaroni noodles. So at this point, now you're gonna wanna start incorporating the noodles and the sauce together. So I just want to get this out of the way right now before anybody tries to sue me. We all know we don't eat macaroni and cheese because it's healthy, right? This mac and cheese, however, is actually going to get a lot worse for you. But trust me, it's all worth it. All the good things we're putting in there. I don't recommend you eat this macaroni and cheese 7 times a week. If you want to do it, by all means go ahead. You might want to close your eyes while you're putting the rest of these ingredients in. That's up to you. I know what I'm getting into, and I'm disclaimer. You're gonna want to do this though, trust me. So, I got a full cup of Duke's mayonnaise here. I know it sounds ridiculous, stay with me. This type of stuff right here, we're gonna put also, you gotta have the dollop in there. We're gonna put another cup of sour cream in there. So have a full cup of mayonnaise, full cup of sour cream. And what this is gonna do is keep all this macaroni and cheese moist when we put it on the smoker at 225. So I got the macaroni and cheese on the grill, 225. We're using cherry pellets today. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my mask off. And by the way, this mask is serious business. Wear your mask, wash your hands. I mean, it's gonna help us get through all this stuff. The grill I'm cooking on today is a Camp Chef pellet smoker. It really comes with this cool feature. It helps during long cooks. It's something that it's really a selling point on the grill. It helps me cook all sorts of things from brisket, pork, anything. Although today's gonna be a short cook, we're still gonna utilize this feature and I wanna share it with you guys. So check this out. Can't beat it. Inside when we're cooking, I didn't give credit where credit is due. And I wanna give a shout out to a guy I've known since I was maybe 8 years old. A guy named Tony. So Tony's been with me for a long time now. Here he is. He's got his little chef hat on, looking good. I really put this on a lot of things. Meat, seafood, eggs in the morning. If you're looking for an all-purpose seasoning, get some Tony Chachere's. That's what we use today in the macaroni and cheese, and I hope you guys try it out and test it out and let me know what you think. So the mac and cheese is about ready. We're about to pull it off the smoker. Check these out. Isn't that funny? Rub my hands together here. We randomized some lists, and the winners for our mac and cheese giveaway, John Armstrong and Greta Loggins. So I'll be in touch with you guys about getting your mac and cheese to you. We're gonna pull this off here. I'm gonna show you the final spread in a minute. Hey listen, I wanna thank you guys for checking this video out. You now have a recipe you can use for your family backyard barbecues, your birthday party, your Thanksgiving, like I was saying earlier, that's coming up. You might want to try something like this. Your family and friends are going to love it. This mac and cheese is unbelievable. I wish I could share it with more than just 2 people. John and Greta, you're in for a treat. I really hope you guys enjoy this macaroni and cheese. Thanks everyone for entering the competition. Hopefully it'll be you next when I do the next giveaway.